Hi, I'm Joyce Weliky, and I'm from Boca Raton, Florida. And I just want to tell you kind of like a story of how I got started in OSL. I had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, and I was looking for books on healing. And when I looked in the library first, and they didn't have much really on healing with God's help. And my brother's a missionary in Australia. He sent me this book by Canon Jim Glennon, who was also an Australian man. And it was all about healing, and it was just what I wanted to read, and I was just so hungry for it. And then at the end of it, they talked about Order of St. Luke. And so I thought, well, that's in Australia. This was an Australian book. And I said, they probably won't have one here. So I Googled it, and there was one here. And I thought, well, they probably won't have one in Boca Raton. And there was two in Boca Raton. And so I clicked on the first one, and it says, if you want help, if you're interested, please contact. And the name was Emily Nell Lagerquist. And I looked at that name and I thought, that's not a normal name. I know that name. Of course, I knew the name. It was my human resources director from my school that I worked at. And I thought, what? And I thought, that's like a sign from God. And I thought, Emily Nell Lagerquist. No, two people don't have that name, you know. So she was my sort of boss, so I just went into her feeling a little odd about doing that during work, you know. And I said, well, this is not exactly a work question, but I was looking at the Order of St. Luke, and I understand that you're a member. Could you tell me about it? And she said, yes, well, we're an organization that believes that Jesus' healing ministry is still alive today. And at your school, in our church, we have 9 confirmed healings, one of which is your principal, who was healed of a very virulent form of cancer. And so I really felt like that was a mandate from the Lord. And then the next person I called from the other church, I said, how did you get involved in the healing ministry? And she said, I was blind and now I see. That was Susan Manwaring, who was healed of blindness. And so that was enough for me. And I went to my pastor, and he says, well, it looks like you're on a journey. And anyway, I'm so blessed by OSL. I have so many faithful healing team members and people that come in, and we've had healings. We've had healings of skin things. My daughter has headaches, and numerous times we've been able to help her, and it's a wonderful organization with a lot of support and really a lot of neat people that, like the directors and the regional directors and everybody are just great. So it means a lot to me. Thanks.